Hello, folks, and welcome to the mystery tournament. What this is basically every match is hello, folks, and welcome to the mystery tournament. It's a different game that's gonna be spun live by Darkest here. Also, a big shout out to Darkest for being able to live stream this. But yeah, each match is gonna be a different game. Loser matches are gonna be off stream. Winner matches are gonna be on stream. If there is a problematic game, we will change it from FT2 to FT1, or if it takes too quickly to FT5, or if it takes too long to FT1. You know the gist. So, okay.
What?
Yeah, I shuffled it. Yeah, I shuffled it. So first match is going to be. Actually, let me post it in a few places. Then I'm gonna post it. All right. Okay, Gabriel. Sure. But not. Sorry, not right now. I have to call out stuff. Okay, mystery tournament, Fightcade 2. Okay.
And that it's not like there's actually been 80 kills in this game yet, but they're making it pretty damn
posting
close
in
with
a few
cumulative
places.
numbers.
This shouldn't take
making it feel
long,
like there's
so
been 80 or so
we might as well begin.
30 at one
First
point or
match
another,
is
even
gonna
trailing
be
at the start of the game to much.
Majin, and Caesar. Spin the wheel, please.
Objective control, holding down those close quarter combats, and just being so aware as they pick up another two. That is going to be Maddie going ahead and adding on to his stats and blocking off these portals, making sure to control the high ground and knowing where the spawns are at. And this is where I say it's important to make sure to stop the bleeding. And I don't think Mushroom has been able to figure that out.
All right.
You're not getting the wheel of names?
No, challenge was giving me some sound that I don't know.
Okay, no, that's the background advertisement. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
so spin.
I couldn't remove it.
You gotta wheel on stream.
No, you can't remove it. You gotta you gotta reload the site.
Okay, SVC Chaos.
Ooh, nice.
Wow.
Ooh. Nice.
What a game to start off.
Kaiser versus Majin. SVC Chaos. Oh, be happy it's not Super Plus. FT2.
Wait, but isn't Super Plus the one that gives the extra characters? Like,
yeah, and it's also and it's also considered. And it's also considered one of the most broken games. So there's that.
got any games on your phone? Also, I'm hearing someone very quiet.
All right, SVC Chaos. So okay.
Alrighty, my stream will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you're streaming it? Wow.
On my channel, yeah.
We already
On my
had
channel,
Darkest
yeah.
streaming, but yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I just want to let my audience know about this community, so.
Fair enough.
Very much. I appreciate
pressure.
it.
And WGL is being able to put
Sure,
on
no
mushroom
problem.
hunters that they're just gaining a
No, I still gotta
massive amount
download
of
the
time,
game, so I gotta wait.
percentage of this
Never mind.
time, and as long
I
as they
apparently
can
already
collect
have regular
maybe
SVC
50%.
Chaos. Never mind. I thought I'd have to.
Yes.
I thought I was gonna have to download it so I could spectate.
I can't show the bracket on
For what character?
on stream.
You don't have to. You don't have to. Just.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Well, no. What character are you doing quarter circle back D with? Oh, K49.
Hmm.
They're not in the lobby, Turao.
Well, it's Majin. It wouldn't be Majin. Is Mission there?
No, I don't see him.
So he shows up and just disappears. Wait. Sadly, I can't right now. Can you delay my match by a little?
Sure. Sure. Just tell him yes. Just make sure that he's on time. If he doesn't come on time, he's gonna be put into loser's bracket. All right. Next. Okay. Respin. Okay. Stop.
Imagine here.
Uh.
Então, óbvio, isso era.
What the hell?
Yeah, but Caesar asked for his match to be delayed, and his match is against Majin, so...
Who asked to? Who asked?
Caesar. Caesar, his opponent.
Why?
Tell him it's okay. Tell him it's okay as long as he comes on time. So.
Actually, is it Caesar? Oh yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Okay. All right, I'm going. Okay, respin the wheel, Darkest, unless you have already.
All right, respinning the wheel.
Okay. All right, let's
It's
see.
mainly
what
it's mainly just like move lists and like system mechanics and stuff.
Cares about this.
Go F98.
Yep.
Waterboy versus Gabright. Yeah, KF98. Sure. Gabright, FTT, KMF, yeah, one of the most popular.
A bit
I
of
think
a
I have the
likely
game.
draw there for Gabright, who I think
Yeah,
played
he
this
can.
game.
It's not that bad. Hey, stop it.
Wait, what game is it?
Yes.
The King of Fighters
Yeah.
98.
Oh, KOF 90. That is a very virgin game to start off, because everyone either plays Third Strike or like 98 or like 2002, because those are like the top 3 games on there.
They're in.
Yep. Oh, they did F3 already.
And when I say virgin game, I don't mean that as an insult, because I quite like 98. I prefer 98 UM, but I like 98.
The Latin Americans are coming out. What the fucking... That's a very broad
Well, think about it
assumption
like
you should take out of your head.
think about it like it plays like a KOF game, but it's not nearly as combo heavy as something like 2002.
Or maybe 03, or maybe, I don't know, 14, probably. Like, here's the thing. Everything started from KOF 98, so you might as well look at it as, you know, as the beginning of KOF, so.
So let's go. Waterboy picking Shingo. Shingo players rise up.
This used to be my main game. Used to be. Then I found
Used
out
to be.
there is no main game for me. There is no main game for me because I only play in tournaments.
I like playing Dragon Ball Fighters, but there's a problem. I have it on the Switch.
It won't be a problem anymore, Beavis, because Yuzu just one of
It's still being worked on.
Rollback.
A rollback for Yuzu. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to get more games on like either Steam or like my PS4, because like the Switch probably has like the lowest player base of like for like fighting games, other than like Smash.
It was never meant to be. It was never meant to be FGC centric, like the Switch console. It's more meant to be casual multiplayer fun, like Mario Party, Mario Kart, Smash, and things of that nature. But yeah,
I mean, Smash, depending on how you play it, as seen with competitive Smash Bros.
Well, yeah, you have the competitive scene, but you also have the items. So you could also both say that it's a non-fighting game, but you can also say that it's a fighting game, because it really depends how you play it. It can be a fighting game if you play it in a competitive environment, but it can be also a non-fighting game if you play it with items. It depends how you play, like you said. So it's open to.
Yeah, the casual audience in this is pretty big.
I think Omega Rugal is in 98, but I don't think you can pick him normally. Not that you would be able to anyways. Oh. You gotta love how regular Rugal is like one of the worst characters in Vanilla 98.
Which Rugal? God Rugal or normal
regular Rugal? Regular Rugal.
And still people refuse to pick him in Latin America. It's a joke like, if you're in an arcade and pick Rugal, then you deserve everything you get. But, you know, although I'm not 100% sure on that, because Puerto Rico is not a KOF-centric type of region.
I don't know. From what I understand, in Vanilla 98, regular Rugal sucks. I think from what I understand, I think he's okay in 98 UM. In 98 UM, he's at the very least okay.
Technically, you can make any character work in this game, or that's the feeling I've gotten.
Yeah,
even the low tiers work. Except for Chin, fuck Chin.
I don't like Chin in any game he's in.
Thank you, that's what I meant.
He's such a weird character.
Also, at 95, he just gets tagged on round start. If you start on a lily stage and Chin is your first character, you just die.
Oh my god, 95 on the Italy stage, or on the Fatal Fury stage.
Yori, bad sauce.
Against Yori.
Ready, go!
Go! Fuck!
It's just an uppercut straight to that.
Go!
And it's just like, bruh.
So we've started with a vanilla game. What luck?
The nature of the beast.
It was supposed to be SVC Chaos, so you know.
No, SVC Chaos was for the people
SVC
before
Chaos
this.
is just obscure. We still haven't picked Kusoge.
SVC Chaos is kind of a weird game. Like, I don't know if it really classifies as Kusoge, but it's definitely not a standard fighting game.
Because of the brokenness, it is Kusoge, but the physics itself are not Kusoge. Like, you have to know the game in order to see if it's a Kusoge or not.
It feels very similar to a KOF game, but instead of having like a run or like a roll or anything, you just have like a dash, and you don't have blowback.
It was made by the SNK part of the team. It wasn't made by Capcom or anyone else.
Oh yeah.
So therein lies the conundrum, you know.
Yeah. I think the guard cancel dash is a very neat thing, even though it's hard as balls to do. I don't know. I struggle with, at least for me, I struggle doing the guard cancel dash.
It's the window rather than the.
All right, Gabright. GG's. That will be 2-0 for Gabright. Let me just report the scores real quick. So yeah. Next match, because I said I'll delay this as much as I can. Challenge, really.
I don't know. I don't see how that's ish.
Alright, so the next game is Heavy Metal Geometrics. Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna have to ask Conspiratorial if he has it. Just a moment.
Is this
What
on
game?
Flycast?
Yeah, it's Flycast.
Is this Naomi or Dreamcast?
No, Flycast. No, I know that game.
Yeah,
I
but
know
is,
that
is
game.
it Naomi
This
or
version.
Dreamcast?
Just
Here's the only
Google it.
version.
What's the name of the game?
Geomatrix. Just type in Geomatrix. Let's see.
Okay.
Coach them.
Yeah.
Do you have heavy metal Geomatrix?
Ooh.
No.
I don't either.
All right. Respin.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to like look at the list of the mystery tournament. So because I don't think I have a lot of the games on there.
Oh,
So like
Puzzle
it'll just be like, I don't have this game. Respin. I don't have this game. Respin.
Puzzle Bubble 4. It is. Okay.
Which one?
Puzzle Bubble 4.
Yeah. I have.
My brain just kind of just.
Okay.
Oh shit! I just woke up. Gigi's coach champ can take it. I just woke up. Okay.
You
Okay,
come
okay.
on, Thomas, you
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
play it. Come on, man.
All right, coach champ 2-0. GG's. All right, sure.
No,
Hey, Puzzle Bubble 4. All right, Hey, don't yell. Told you, man. Doesn't matter. Darkest, I already. It's his choice.
I mean, sure, but you know,
They have the freedom to do that.
yeah, but if you don't like any game that comes up, then what's the point?
No. Basically, last time he had 2 non-fighting games. Anyone can say advance me. It's their freedom to do what they.
Well, it's
What they
your
want.
it's
All right,
your
so-
it's your tournament, man. But I wouldn't allow.
No,
it,
no,
to
no,
be honest.
no. It's my call. So no worries.
All
All right, Beavis, stop interrupting me. What is it?
Okay, so should I spin it again?
Spin it again, but this is for a different match. This is gonna be Beavis and Blue Discord.
All right. So next game is. Oh, Cyber Troopers Virtual on Ontario. I don't know what this is.
All right, let's see.
I don't know what
Blue
that
Discord,
is
do you
either.
have the game? Could you tell me? Virtual on Tangram Oratorio. What the?
Oh goodness.
It's called Cyber Troopers Virtual on Oratorio Tangram. Do you have it? Beavis or Blue Discord? Anyone? Just tell me.
I
So
do not
can
have
know if
this.
Alright,
I don't even know what this is.
Do not remove it. Just respin because it's a Flycast. Just do cloud. It's a shooter, basically.
Okay.
So yeah, just those that can't be done, just respin them. Honestly, I don't know, but there are some people that can do it. No, they can. It's just Puyo 2. Okay, let's go. All right, Blue Discord versus Beavis.
What version of Puyo Puyo 2?
Which one do you have? If you have arcade, get arcade. If there isn't an arcade, just Genesis or Mega Drive.
Yeah.
It's only Mega Drive and SNES
Mega
and
Drive,
Game
then.
Gear.
Mega Drive, yeah.
All right.
Blue Discord, Puyo 2. I think we did a tournament for this. Actually, everything that's on there we did a tournament for. So FT2, you can do either 2 rounds or 2 matches. Up to you. I'm leaving that up to you. Doesn't matter.
I gotta make sure that oh, there it is.
Yeah, very much. Yo, welcome, Kowtow Robinson Vision. Hope you enjoyed the tournament. Now, the Flycast thing is basically... no.
Yeah, I'm coming through right now.
Puyo Puyo 2 is on the Mega Drive. It's just Japanese exclusive.
Yes.
Yeah.
So who am I up against?
Blue Discord. Let me just...
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here, Terrell.
Oh, okay.
you
good there? What's your username? Could you tell your opponent that? So
DBS.
he knows. Okay, there it is. Yeah, he's in. Yeah, you can do either 2 rounds or you can do 2 matches. I'm leaving it up to you because this is not exactly a long ass game. So. You know what's interesting, Darkest, is that most of the games that were picked, I have the ROM for.
I mean, you downloaded the entire Flycast ROM set, right?
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, my Naomi ROMs, yeah, pretty much.
Oh, Blue, what is your, what's your thing on Fightcade? Okay.
DB Skate, yeah. He's away.
You
He just
want me
needs
to challenge you right now?
Oh yeah, sure, because you're still set to away. I'm gonna have to make sure my buttons are okay because I've never done this with a Mega Drive.
Yeah, sure.
It says connector on my side, but it's black screen.
Sorry.
For me the window hasn't even opened.
Yeah, it says connector on my side. It's black screen to her.
I'll just try reconnecting again then.
First of all, I gotta test the game and see if it even works. Input, map game inputs.
Oh boy, Water Boy, you're gonna hear that often when we were in Puerto Rico. So you're gonna hear if somehow if a speeding car passes by either my neighborhood or Toast Jam's neighborhood, yeah, it happens often. So
I'm not that far from it. Not even just people running by.
Okay, try challenging me again.
Challenge you now.
Alright. Alright.
Mr. Goki is Mr. Gamer. If you remember.
I think we might have to respin because it's not working.
I'm also looking at the pings as well, and it's really high.
Try to challenge the other way around.
Oh yeah, it's like 1 bar. 169 MS.
Try challenging the other way around, please.
Alright.
See if that works. If it doesn't, we'll respin.
Oh dear.
Who?
Oh, there we go.
At least I can spectate.
Alright.
Really?
I'll see if I can spectate. Hold on.
I'm spectating, but it's like on the. I guess you could say the attract mode, like not even main menu.
I think this is the versus mode.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, because it says like 2 Puyo Puyos. So pick the middle one. Usually start. And you
I have
can pick
no
whatever
idea.
stage you want.
You just pick whatever.
Just-
I didn't pick the first one. The one
All
top
right.
left.
Yeah. We usually do 2 rounds, so do 2 rounds. Doesn't matter. Just pick whatever. That's like how difficult you want it to be.
First they were needed. Make sure you can actually send garbage. Okay, yes you can. Oh, the grading on the voices. Oh no, it's all coming back together, and I hate it. Arl's voice whenever an attack happens.
Oh dear. In the past, over there, I agree with you. Arl's voice in olden times is actually annoying.
Uh-oh, this isn't looking good.
For a Mega Drive game.
Really, I'm having trouble spectating, so...
Doesn't matter.
spectating
You
this
have the
time.
stream. You have the stream.
Okay, now we're gonna
This is game over for.
adjust this cubicle.
I don't know how long, but
This is first to 2, right?
No.
Yeah, that was the first round for. What happened?
I hear someone's voice chat just kind of glitching out. I'm assuming it's Beavis or Blue.
Game is freezing up on my side.
Yeah, it's freezing up. Oh,
Oh. It's a very heavy.
ooh, this is
It was an extremely heavy. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
It resumed, I'm guessing. No.
It just keeps on freezing every 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's very laggy.
10 seconds is an exaggeration, I think, for this scenario anyway.
Damn.
Yeah, it's Shuba. Whatever the fuck she says. Oh.
Anyway, Terrell, are you just recording or streaming?
Expert is streaming.
Yeah, I'm streaming it.
Or not expert, sorry. Look at me, being an idiot. Darkest is streaming, Terrell is recording.
Oh, okay.
No,
Mind
not
sending me the
recording,
link, Darkest?
Expert master.
So I can at least spectate what's going on, I
I just lose, yeah.
Is that it, yeah? There's 2 games?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 2 O's, yeah.
So that's 2-0 for DB Skate.
Yep.
GG's. So,
Yeah, Terrell, just ping me when my next game is gonna be.
Okay, so the next one that's gonna be spun is gonna be for Iki and Alan. So you might as well spin the wheel, Darkest.
Spin the wheel.
Yeah.
Spin the wheel.
Wheel of Fortune and Misfortune. Alright.
Alright, what is it gonna be?
We will see, I guess.
Oh, Technomancer.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm ready.
If Alan has it. Alan, do you
I
have
have
Technomancer?
Yes, I do.
Have it. Let me check if Ikigai has Technomancer. Because if he doesn't,
wait
we'll
a
just
second.
respin.
I don't have Technomancer.
Oh, we'll just do that off stream then. Just gonna ask if Iki has it. If it doesn't, just don't remove it. Just close it. If
Oh, I think I already removed it. Sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna lower your volume, Water. Yeah. Alright. Just waiting. Just waiting on his say so if he has the Techromancer from.
Does Thomas not want to play his match in the losers as well?
Debus, let's be right back. Just waiting.
Torao, does Thomas not want to play his match in the losers?
I didn't contact him.
Yeah,
Oh,
because I
he
can see
DQ'd
that.
himself.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, seems like. Yeah, no worries. It didn't win Salon. We're just waiting for Ikigai to check if he has the ROM. Sorry about the delay. Come on.
Okay, so can we move on to the next match while they do that?
I can get it quick now. We'll respin.
Oh, we'll respin? Okay.
Yeah, he says he can get it quick, but we will respin. If a person doesn't have it, I don't want to keep people waiting. So respin.
Okay. Back to the wheel.
It's not like we have lack of games.
Yeah. There are like 200 in this wheel.
No, 200. Yeah, 206. 206, basically.
Dude, lower the volume, please.
Tetris the Grandmaster Plus.
This is between who and who?
Alan versus Iki.
Yeah.
So are we doing Technomancer or are we doing something else?
Tetris Grandmaster Plus.
What?
Tetris Grandmaster Plus. Right?
I'm never familiar with the game.
Wait.
Speaking of which, when is my match?
Plus has a community that do regular tournaments. So
yeah, it's called Tetris the Absolute the Grandmaster 2 Plus. That's the full name.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
The Absolute Grandmaster 2 Plus.
All right, I'm here.
Yeah, that's basically
Just
it.
gonna do a quick button check to see if there's.
Sure. No problem.
Yeah.
Another puzzle day. Okay.
Mark.
All
right, I'm ready. Ready when Ikagi's ready. I'm trying. All right, we are starting.
Okay. Like normal, I think. I think it's normal. I'm not sure.
You can do normal. The
2 rounds, by the way.
From what I recall, you can do either normal or there was one other mode. You can do normal. You can do right now. You can just pick normal. You pick normal.
Okay. Oh no, it's just Set it for you. Okay.
But there's one other
Okay,
mode
two
that
rounds.
gets used on occasion as a counter pick. Which
By
is,
the way, this takes way too long. So 2 rounds. Just letting you know. Yeah, sorry about that, Coach.
that'll work.
For at least 2 rounds over there, y'all would have challenged like unranked or something like that.
I'm gonna get my other cable. I'm actually not gonna use the new pad. I'm gonna use the old pad.
Are they actually in sync right now? Because
Yeah.
it's just,
They should be in sync.
it looks like a mess on my side.
No, what I'm seeing is good. So I'm not sure what you're seeing.
I think someone has to rock. I'm kidding. Okay.
It doesn't make any sense the way that they're placing placing the blocks.
What is happening? What are these bricks?
Yeah.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, this is gimmicks basically.
It feels like playing it while drunk.
Oh, you don't know. Oh, this is not the game for playing it when drunk. No, that's another game.
I mean, Terrell, can you check on the stream and see if we're seeing the same thing?
Sure. Not sure we are. No, we're not. You're seeing something totally fucking different.
Yeah, okay.
You might want to restart the spectator. There's spectator desync.
Yeah, that's a spectator desync. It's not an actual game desync.
That funny.
Because what I'm seeing, there isn't around yet.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, now it makes sense.
Yeah,
okay.
I lost this one. I lost this round.
It's okay. It's match. Okay, match 1.
Alright, round 2. Alright, it's like, okay.
So basically, because this takes too long, I'm just gonna make it for 2 rounds. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You can see why, though.
Yeah.
Also, competitive Grandmaster games are way faster. No idea how, but they are. Damn. Damn. Yeah. They're like specials or supers or whatever you want to call them.
It's less of super.
Oh my god!
Or rather,
what? Oh my god! What is happening here?
The special blocks are less of supers and more of like status effects for yourself or for the other player. Like you can either make it so that their stack gets extremely scrambled, or allow for yours to be fine.
Huh.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is 1-1, right?
Yeah, it's 1-1 right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much.
Whoa. What?
Strange things are happening.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be a mystery without these kind of shenanigans.
Yeah, no, definitely deserve the title of mystery. So yes.
Wish every game would work though, but unfortunately, Flycade is in such a state that not every game works. Unfortunately. But once PS1 comes into the mix, now we're looking at Kusoge Prime. No, like PS1 is going to be coming to Fightcade, so.
Ooh.
That means that Guilty Gear 1. That means that Guilty Gear 1's gonna make it to Fightcade.
Yes, it is.
Is that the first game that you can think of for the PlayStation 1?
Well, when I think of PlayStation 1 Kusoge fighting games, I think of Guilty Gear 1.
Sorry. When I think of Kusoge PS1, I think of what do I think of? Killing Zone or Dragon Ball GT Final Battle? That's what I think. Because that's like real Kusoge to me, to be honest. You don't know what you're doing in that game, nor will you ever know what the hell you're doing in that game.
I don't know, I just think because in Guilty Gear 1, you can use the insta kills at literally any point, and if they land, you don't just win the round like you do in like XX or like XX. Yeah, you win the whole match.
Okay, so
they will use
golden type Kusoge.
Ooh, okay. Was that it?
Alright, Ikigai takes it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that was it. Okay.
Yeah, Ikigai takes it.
Vision, they will use Duck Station for Fightcade, which is, I think, the best PS1 emulator.
It is, because it also has Run Ahead. Alright, tell me what's the state for Caesar? Because someone said delay his matches. What's his situation?
I mean, ping him on Discord.
Yeah, Duck Station. Duck Station right now has 99% of game compatibility, has Run Ahead, has a rewind feature, and from what I know, has a UI that's very similar to Dolphin's UI.
Should I spin the wheel for Beavisman versus Alan in Losers?
Yes.
I'm pretty
this
sure
is
Duck
for
Station is made by some of the people that made Dolphin as well.
Yeah. So spin the wheel. This is for the off stream. So.
Yep.
1 minute.
Street Fighter 2? Yeah, Street Fighter 2 Hyper
Let's
Fight.
see. Okay.
Who is that for?
Just
Beavis versus
and yes.
All right.
Okay. So let's see. Beavis versus Alan M. We'll tell you. Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting. FT2. Alright. Off stream. Okay, Caesar hasn't responded yet. Let's go with the next one. Which one will it be? Gebright versus Coast Jam.
Alright, Alan M, what's your oh wait. Is it your thing on Fightcade just what it is on here?
Yeah, I think LNM's username is the same.
Okay, Samurai Showdown 3.
Bruh.
Okay. This is bruh. Yeah, Gabriel versus
That's
Coach
about the only
Jam.
response I have to that. It's just bruh.
So 3 FT2. I mean, yeah, it's the most broken Sam Show game in existence, with the exception of Warriors Rage, but yeah. Yes. No, that game's good. It's just very it's a very underestimated. No, no. Fire Special is the most played one. Oh, I don't know about that. Here is the thing about Sam Show 3. With Sam Show 3, with certain characters, you can stand infinite. So, there you go. Yeah.
Let me set my buns before I do anything else.
Sure. Let's see. I'm in Sam Show 3, so that's good.
There we go.
This, from the Fightcade games, is considered the most broken, so yeah. It's because of the stand infinite, so it doesn't really.
This is the one where Mug fucking exploded me off of one hit, and I just said, "Fuck it, I'm picking this."
Yeah.
Alright. So they're both going with Haomaru.
No,
You know what's the price?
I'm gonna watch it on stream. Might as well get the run.
Okay, not back. What are you doing?
I'm show 3.
No. He's asking about the off stream.
Alam, you and me are doing Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting.
Alright.
I think it was a mistake not having a macro for A and B. Wait, excuse me? Was I actually not? Was I straight up just not blocking?
I don't know.
Like, was I straight up just not blocking? What? What even happened there?
It happens.
That was weird.
That's a weird game. No. Coach Jam is playing Sam Show 3. Alan is playing Hyper Fighting. Two different people. It's broken.
Oh, what?
That's what I'm gonna say.
You just got stunned off of that. I'm like, I'm gonna get up and jump backwards.
I mean, it happens.
The game said no.
This game feels like a weird mix of Samurai Showdown 2 and 4, which, makes sense.
God.
Everything's good.
What?
Alright, and
I didn't put that much of a fight. GG's. Got right.
Yeah, GG's.
So let's see. That's 2-0 for Gabriel, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Cute. Alright, so no, not yet. Alright, so next up is going to be, who did you say Mr. Guki was?
He's Mr. Gamer on Fightcade.
He's Mr. Gamer Fightcade? But on Fightcade, is he in the Discord?
I think he's in my Discord.
Yeah, might as well contact him saying that the mystery tournament is gonna start soon. That has started, so be ready. So Blue Discord versus Ikigai is next. Spin the wheel, please.
Just a moment.
What would Oh yeah, no, I have no opponent yet.
Okay, so spinning the wheel.
By the way, Terrell, I think Diaz has been waiting for a bit. Or OG Diaz.
Diaz isn't fucking here in the first place. He hasn't responded with anything.
Okay.
Yeah, the person that would be paired against me would be one of you two, and yeah.
It's CVS2 for the next match.
Boo, CVS2.
Let's see. Let's see if the guys have CVS2. So that's gonna be Blue. Do you have CVS2? I don't even have to ask if he has CVS2. I know he does.
Yeah.
Blue, can you hear me?
Blue, you're muted. Okay, no, he's not there.
Mr. Gookie did not respond to Rao, and I think he was online and then he left.
Sure. He was online, then he left?
Mr. Gookie.
Terrell, is it my match?
Do you have CVS2?
I think I need to download it on my side.
Alright, respin.
Oh no.
It should be alright though. It probably takes about 2 minutes from my side to download it.
Yeah, I mean,
it's too late.
It basically just if a person doesn't have the ROM, I'd like to avoid waiting, so just respin.
Okay. Respin once again.
Yeah. It's basically I just want to avoid waiting. It's basic. How about they yelling? Will you?
Oh,
Sonic Adventure 2. There's the difference between Sonic Adventure 2 and Rumblefish 1.
Actually,
so
I'm gonna wait. Ikigai has Sonic Adventure 2. Blue, do you have Sonic Adventure 2?
Yes, I do.
Oh, I don't have it though because it's a Dreamcast.
Then it's off stream. Okay. Because I know that Ikigai has it.
Okay.
Because he competed in this. Sonic Adventure 2 FT2 versus Blue. This is Blue Discord FT2.
Yeah, I'm already in the lobby. So what are we doing? Just like straight up races, or we can just choose what modes?
Just pick whatever you want.
All right.
And do FT2s.
Gentlemen's
like
agreement to one of the two.
Okay, so Caesar is here now, so we can do his match on stream with Majin, which is SVC.
Which was the match again? Oh yeah, CVS Chaos. Okay, so Majin versus Caesar. Alright. Caesar, CVS Chaos. CVS Chaos FT2. Roll the dice. Hey, I called Treasure Hunt. Okay, he wants Treasure Hunt Blue.
Treasure Hunt. Ew.
Yeah, we can do it anyway.
That's gross. He picks Treasure Hunt.
He did Treasure Hunt the last tournament that Pizza was in.
That man is disgusting.
Why? What's wrong
Dude,
with Treasure Hunt?
No one likes treasure hunt because of the downtime that it can cause.
Okay, just let's see. Waiting for
1-2-0.
Oh, said it wrong. SVC chaos, not CVS chaos. Okay, 2-0 to Alan. GG's. Alright. Come on, man. Wrong of all. Where is Magenda?
Man, Caesar is here now, but Margin is not.
Come on, man.
Alright, I'm advancing myself. Fuck this mess.
Can I advance myself in losers?
Yeah. Go ahead. He ain't coming anyways. Shuketsuken is gonna be advanced as well. You heard me. Shuketsuken is gonna be advanced. You advanced.
By the way, Taro, mind checking the score on my match?
Sure. I mean, whatever you want. I don't care. Sure, you want 69 minus. What the hell? Sure, why not? Yeah, my bad. Okay, he's here. Vision's here.
I am very funny. I am very funny individual. Haha.
I'm guessing Caesar's still getting.
Alright, so Margin is in the lobby now.
Yeah. Caesar is basically Big Don King. So I'm just making.
Every time you say his name, remember.
Well, maybe he's in Super Plus because he's not in the base.
No,
I'll check
Caesar.
Super
I
Plus.
know. Okay.
No, he's in regular. He's in the regular lobby.
Maybe we're in the wrong one.
Oh wait, you're talking. You're talking. Just hold on. SVC.
Mayin.
Yeah, he is in there.
Yeah, Margin is there, but I don't see Caesar.
Yeah, I'm telling. He's in the other lobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, wrong lobby, man. Go to Chaos Vanilla, not Super Plus. So.
Okay, now he's in the lobby.
Yes. All right. Big. Yeah. We kind of forget that there are two versions of SVC Chaos.
Some E rank keeps challenging me to a first to 20, and I'm just like, no. Shut up.
Big donkey. Okay.
I still have no idea how they didn't get Ricky.
Big Don King, actually. Yeah.
All right, they're in the match.
Yeah. That's his name, man. It's not his fault. Come on. Why not? It's a name like any other. It's like just like vanilla chocolate mayo. It's just it's just a normal name.
I'm looking at the run lobby.
Our left first continues.
Oh man, Omen, you've been quite a bit. How are you enjoying the tournament so far?
So far I'm enjoying the tournament over there.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear it. Wait a minute, Omen. Oh yeah, you're solitaire on run 2, waiting for their us. Yeah, I know, man. I know. Don't worry about it. Nah, basically, Omen's waiting on the match because Caesar and Mission haven't done their match. So.
Also, I don't appreciate how BDK I fucking went to the other lobby. I told him, "Hey, you're in the wrong lobby." He just growls at me. Are they playing or is?
Yeah, I guess they're
yes,
playing.
Yes, they are.
Yo, Terrell,
Yes,
I just report the scores. 2-0 to me on Sonic Adventure 2.
2-0 for you? Okay, thank you very much.
He should have picked race.
Alright. Yeah. You're doing well, Blue.
Well, it's just the luck of the draw of the games it's given me. No fighting games yet, so that's why I'm doing so well.
I mean, it's what? Your second match? Something like that?
Yeah. I mean, the second match is the actual tournament I hosted like every single month, so I know the game in and out. So I got super lucky.
Dude.
My man Melvin swinging with Kim.
Hey man, Kim is a pretty good choice. There have been other tournaments that I've done that Kim has been winning tournaments.
Ooh, guard crash.
Invisibility. Yeah.
Okay, and that is the first match for Majin.
Yeah. Challenger. Pre-Street Fighter, huh? Pre-Street Fighter 5. Is it? I don't know.
Oh, they stopped moving again. Maybe his buttons were wrong in the first match.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows?
Could be a controller issue.
Yeah.
Nah. Maybe. Yeah.
Alright, they're playing again.
This round is either going to timeout or going to be an absolute steamroll.
Give me a moment.
Come get some.
Come get some. I guess so.
I'm not the oh my god. What is BDK doing right now? He's swinging. Oh, he mad. Oh.
Go, Mission.
Sweep. And caught in the air, he's dead.
You win. Yoga.
You know what's weird about Dawson in this game? I mean, the way he dashes.
I mean, Dulcim is probably... He probably thinks that's normal. He probably thought that was fine. No, I'm kidding. I think Capcom was... Or, not Capcom, SNK. Kinda didn't think about what they were doing for a dash was...
Alright, and that is 2-0. GG's.
Oh, whatever. Ignore what I was
All
about
right.
to say.
GG's.
Okay.
GG's. Alright, so that's Majin 2-0. Now we finally go
SNK didn't
with...
know what they were doing when they made this game.
Alright, so the next one is gonna be spun for Majin versus the Omen.
Alright, let's go.
Oh, you're finally on
Alrighty.
deck, Omen.
Cool.
He's finally gonna get to play. What does he get?
Oh, Fight Fever. Fight Fever. I don't know
what the hell is a Fight Fever?
It's a
Hold on, let me
Kisoge.
see if I have that wrong.
Fighting game.
You can get it quickly. It's not a problem.
Dog shit.
Fight Fever.
I got
Okay.
the Fever, and the Cure is more.
Yo,
Hold on,
Majin.
What's up?
let me test this game real quick. Okay, yeah,
Sure,
I
sure,
have
sure.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, let me setting up the controls.
I remember the name. I don't remember the game though.
Terao,
It's the first time that I play it, so
the wheel for Ikigai versus Caesar in losers as well.
Yeah. Spin it.
Okay, let's spin the wheel.
Already.
Oh yeah, this game.
All right, challenge me whenever, Majin.
Yeah, bro, I'm ready. No matter.
Okay, so survival
Oh.
odds.
The enthusiasm kind of just got imagine like
Yeah, bro, I'm ready. Yeah.
Terao, it's survival arts for
Yeah.
for Ikigai versus Caesar.
Ikigai versus Caesar. Survival arts. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. 2 Kusogi back to back. One of them is not gonna be live stream, but still.
Okay, clearly Ikigai knows something I don't. Considering he's celebrating that this game got picked.
Oh, of course, he's played this game. Trust me.
Just a quick question: is it FT2 or something like that?
FT2.
All right.
I usually mark it by FT2. You were pinged, I assume. Yeah. I usually ping it with the FT2 signal. Fight Fever, huh? Let's go, Kusoge.
It's the first time that I've heard of it.
Not for me though. It's
Okay.
not one of those games where I haven't heard of it. So, yeah. Try doing special moves. Good luck. Try doing special moves. Good luck. Ikigai knows the game. Yeah,
So-
he knows the game.
Yeah,
Of course he
ranked?
does.
What the fuck? Why does this game have ranked, bro?
You have no idea what games have ranked, do you?
I don't.
Majin hasn't taken a day off just to like look at all the games available on Fightcade.
Okay, Duran. Right. It's your basic footsie type of game. Think, I don't know, Carnos. Probably.
It's got the music from The Last of the Mohicans, I think.
I was just making an example on how to approach the game. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying how the game plays.
Can't believe he took
I
offense
didn't
to
mean
that.
anything bad by it.
Also, why are the Brazilians chasing me around? They want to challenge me to play games, and I hate it.
I mean, Brazilians will always chase you around. Cocoon. Yo.
This game's funny.
But it is fun. Funny, but in a fun sort of way. Oh, you haven't played. No. You can't say that because you haven't played every game. So
You can't say that with Terao in the same room.
First of all, you haven't played every Kusoge, and I've played a bunch of Kusoge, and so this doesn't even come close to being the worst. No, it's not. You haven't played Fighting Masters. Nor Masters of Combat, nor Shaq-Fu, nor Rise of Robots. So you can't say that.
Aggressive.
Shaq-Fu is best.
Bruh.
Hey, stop insults.
Aggressors. Ooh, right in the face. Aggressors of Dark Karma, is that Kusoge? Or no? Or rather, would you consider it Kusoge? So
This
some
is
game
Kusoge.
that's...
This is a medium level Kusoge.
The hell?
No, I mean... Best of best.
Best of best?
I wouldn't...
Oh yeah, definitely Kusoge. That's definitely a Kusoge. Definitely. Yeah, you have throw loops. You have throw loops you can't get out of. You have broken physics. And there is some
music.
Foxy music, yeah.
Yeah, like early 90s, was it Lambada? That's the name of the song that was like super popular then, and just like everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that one song in fucking loop all the time.
Yeah.
Also, again, Sorao, I ask you again about aggressive attack combat. Would you say that's Kusoge considering the... No?
No. It's obscure. It's just a weird, obscure game. That's all it is. It doesn't have broken stuff. It doesn't have broken physics.
So yeah, it was just like very unconventional.
Yeah.
Let's go, man. Let's go, Brian.
The shadows in this game, they're both Taekwondo users. I have suspicion the game was made in Korea, in South Korea.
Guess I lost.
There was a game that certain characters could do Tetsu sweeps.
Yes.
Okay,
Tatsu sweeps? What, you mean like a grounded Tatsu?
Yeah. Like a sweep Tatsu, like an air, they can do air Tatsu. They could do sweep Tatsu. They could do medium Tatsu in any situation. So I just forget what the name of the game was. All right, so Majin 2-0. All right.
Yep.
All right, thank you very much. So let's go with the next match, which is going to be Majin again. Majin versus Gabriel. Spin the wheel. What? What are you yelling about, man? Stop yelling.
Why are you yelling?
Yeah, fuck you yelling for? Bitch.
Oh, all right. Okay, so let's see. After this, you're gonna spin again. So let me just ask first. Do any of you have Gabriel and Majin? Do any of you have Melty Blood Cadenza version A?
Say no, 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 say no.
God, version A, I can get it.
No. If you don't have it, no. Respin.
No.
Wait, I mean, you can't just like fucking.
No. I am avoiding waiting times. So if people have the game, sure. If people don't have the game, no.
SVG.
Oh, nice one. SVG.
Spectral versus Generations.
What game?
Yeah.
Spectrals versus Generation.
Yeah.
SVG. S.V.G.
So long, bro.
Can't believe you couldn't just shove the whole name in there, man. Just shove the whole names so someone knows what to look for, because, well, I guess that's just like pleading at that point, because since it is listed as S.V.G on Fightcade.
Right. So Gabriel is there. So wait a minute, is he?
Yes, he is.
I'll be right back. I have to put my baby to sleep.
Sure.
Yeah,
we're here.
I'll
no worries.
When I'm back.
Father Majin.
Yep.
Okay, so that's gonna be what? SVG was not found. Let me get the fucking RAM. So yeah. It's the name of the ROM. SVG. Yeah. Makes sense, I guess.
There's also a match in losers that we can do.
Spin the losers. Spin the losers match. Okay.
Caesar doesn't like it that he got survival arts.
Hey, it's if he doesn't like Usoge, it happens, man.
Oh,
It's luck of the draw.
Terrell, look at the game.
No.
Wish I had that game, but fuck
It's
it.
Super Sidekicks 2.
FT1. FT1. Let me just make sure. Just make sure they are made aware. Omen versus Alan. When Alan gets back, do this.
Super sidekicks, huh?
Yeah.
Alrighty, let me change the controllers then. Because,
God damn it.
Because it feels awkward to play sports games on a hitbox.
Why are you playing a sports game on a hitbox?
I
Hell
play
no!
a lot of.
Yo,
It's
bro,
an arcade game.
turn your,
It's an
bro, turn your
arcade
mic
game.
down. Your shit is loud as fuck for what?
I don't
Sorry.
know how to turn it down.
Go in your Discord settings. It's in voice and video, bro. It's not even that hard.
Oops. Sorry.
I don't fool around with. I'm
okay.
sorry.
That's
I don't
okay.
listen. I don't
If you
fool
want
around
me,
with Discord. Okay.
I can tell.
I'm getting the impression that that BDK is setting up his controls and Ikiga's not letting him.
BDK? Is that how you call it?
I mean, it's abbreviation, and I don't think anyone needs to hear what the name actually means.
Yeah, I know. So basically, Mujin, this is an anime fighter. That's all you need to know.
I know what this is, but I haven't played it. Like, I forgot all my shit.
Terrell, quick question. Which is it? The Super Sidekicks 2 or free?
2.
All right. Joining in, and I'll be waiting then. Let me set the controls
Yeah, Alan M is gonna be a bit because it has to real life
By
stuff.
the way, remember to do ABC for the SOT.
Oh, record.
Or the
the records.
Or the I guess the Roman cancel-ish mechanic. Only works for certain moves. Ooh.
I remember when I first did this, I did the tournament for SVG. A Discord was born right after we finished the tournament for it.
Did Royshek happen to play?
I think it was made. It was made by Ikigai. It was created by Ikigai. He liked the game so much that he. Yeah.
Did he actually? Hold on, because there is a.
No, there are multiple discords for SVG, but back then there were no multiple discords. Back then it was Ikigai's Discord, if I remember correctly.
There's only the one Discord listed in the.
No. That was an old tournament, and like this was very early Tadiria days. So, what you're probably seeing is something that's been pushed.
Fair enough.
So, that information that I'm having is like an old information. So.
I wonder if
It's a
anybody
good
played
thing
this
it's
game back in the days.
What?
Like
This
I
game?
feel like people have only discovered a lot of the arcade games due to emulation.
Yeah. I just wonder how many games there are gonna be requested when PS1 comes along. Maybe over 100. Who knows? No, you can't because you have more than 160 fighting games on PS1 and more than 200 racing games.
Hold on. All right.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, just as long as you're not loud, just avoid yelling is what I'm saying. That's it. No, darkest streaming this, and he is allowing voice to come through. So
No, I've actually muted Waterboy on my side.
Okay.
So you can't hear him on stream.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, this game is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, Alan is back, Omen.
Alrighty.
Yeah, tell
Good
him
luck.
the bad
Been
news.
practicing, so.
If you can. Sure. It's too early to tell. Hold on. We need to have a few more eliminations until I can do that. Right now, Gabriel and Jin are playing. I remember the Judo was pretty used back then, back when I did the last one.
Jito is basically like a nearly like full screen zoner, but at the same time he gets approached once and fucking explodes.
Yes, he has close options and zoning options.
Like Wells is the best character. Jado 1 is a full zoner. Jado 2 is a rushdown zoner. Ryuken is the combo character.
Alright, GG's.
Krace is the big boy. Shut up.
Alright, so that's Majin 2-0. Okay, that's nice.
Looks like Ikigai and BDK both desynced.
It happens.
Also, did you give Omen and Alon games to play?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing Super Sidekicks.
Where are they playing?
Super
Sidekick.
Super Sidekicks too. Okay. Darkest, spin the wheel for me and Blue Discord.
Alright.
If a person has, so basically, adding the rule, if a person has a Flycast game, we can do the tournament for it. If not,
Breakers Revenge.
No extra mode, really? Oh well.
Breakers Revenge. Okay.
Force it into existence. No, make it extra.
No. Breakers, no. Whatever it's spun. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Actually, do you even have extra mode listed? I'm gonna.
Yeah,
extra.
yeah, it's listed.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
it is. Breakers Revenge extra.
Yeah. I wouldn't do a fucking district turn without extra mode, man. Trust me. Jesus Christ. If we ever play again, you keep it. Huh? Sorry? No. I was laughing of Caesar's comments about survival arts.
These two can't play the game worth the damn. I'm watching Omen and Alum play, and it's just like these two can't play worth the damn.
Yeah, what the hell is this game? I never played it.
All right, spin the wheel for Shuketsuken and Caesar.
Okay.
It's soccer, basically, Alan. That's all it is.
Little fun fact:
Arcades.
I actually work on FIFA, like the video game.
Ah.
Like seriously, I am. I'm in the video game industry.
All right, Fighters history.
Okay.
Yeah, you should tell them to take a page from Super.
Quick,
Sidekicks.
someone server mute Waterboy again. He's screaming. I felt like saying that.
All right. I'm in Breaker's Revenge, Blue. So
Yeah,
whenever.
I'm in it as well. But it says that you're. Oh, yeah. Now you're available. I'll challenge you now.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I just made sure that you were first there before we did anything. All right, let's get my ass whooped.
Oh no, you can't say that. You're the Parsit Community Gaming Champion, man.
Boo boo.
Hey, against what? 1 and 2 people? Come on, man.
Alright.
Still have a title to your name.
Yeah, I think I got the first round. Boo boo.
I think you just won.
Oh, what? Guru
I won the first
meditation?
round. Maybe? I think this is not, there's a little bit of extra time.
No, not at all.
Just do FT1 basically. Just do if you have like
time is
just
up.
do either.
Are you guys
They're
playing?
all.
Torao, are you
Yeah,
playing?
they are. Or
Yeah.
Alum and
For
Element.
me?
What is
Yeah,
going
we
on
are.
on my side?
Oh man, we're doing another round?
I don't know.
Nah, let's leave it like that.
Yeah?
Big
Okay.
dunking.
Alright.
Yeah, I
won
lost,
then.
so
Alright, GG's.
GG's.
We are in the match, man. Just look at the last. Just
Yes, I'm eliminated. No problem.
Big Don King. I told you.
Okay, now I get
He's
to
not-
the match.
He's not there yet, man.
Someone's getting called on Discord.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just not that lucky today.
Maybe. But you.
No,
but
no,
you
no,
did
no,
well.
no. No, that's wrong. Not Carnovs. Not Carnovs. That's not no. Yes, regular fighters history.
Yeah, that's not Carver. We never said Karnos. We said Fighters History.
If it says fighters history dynamite, then yes, it is Carnov, but it doesn't.
Yes. It's Fighters History, man. You really think that we only put Karnos in there? Do you really think so?
That you only have yourself to blame.
Alright.
You only have yourself to blame.
I need to read this more. I need to read this more. I never really went against this character. Okay.
Yeah, this guy looks like a Dawson clone. Have you guys played much of Breaker's Revenge?
I play it, Breaker's Revenge, yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool game, I think.
GG's. Oh.
Good games.
That was. I don't know what that was. Oh man. All right, Blue Discord, GG's.
Good games.
Good games. Not lucky with that game, unfortunately. All right. So Coach Jam versus Alan. Did you
stream or off?
I'm here.
Off. Actually, hold on a minute. No, it's not off stream. This is gonna be on stream all the way right now. So Coach Jam versus Alan. Could you spin their wheel, please?
Let's see.
All right.
What do we get? Are we going?
Let's see.
Matrimony.
What do we
Matrimony?
have here?
Yeah.
All right.
What game again?
Matrimony.
Matrimony.
Okay, that's the first I've heard of it.
I have heard of it. A lot. It's a good game.
Okay.
It's Power Instinct Matrimony. It's one of the games that the Power Instinct guys are doing like tournaments for. Used to do tournaments for it regularly. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good game, definitely. If you've played Rage of the Dragons, it has like characters from.
So are we doing on stream or off stream for this one?
On stream. Everything is going to be on stream.
Okay, let me just do a quick button check and then I think I'll be good.
Sure. No problem. Trim.
Yeah. So.
Today has been more obscure to vanilla games. So what? We start with KOF 98.
Yeah, the broken games have been on the loser side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm good. So yeah, I'll challenge me whenever you're ready.
First to 2 or first to 3?
First to 2.
Okay.
Yo, that was fucking garbage. Horrible.
All right, who won in the off-stream match, Caesar, or whoever?
Actually, wait. Alan, are you fine with waiting a bit?
Yeah, I can wait.
Give me a second.
Sure. Yeah, no problem.
Seems like we can do another off-stream match. Darkest, spin the wheel for Gabriel and Waterboy.
All right.
We don't know. We'll see.
Voltage Fighter Galkazer.
Well, you're gonna play him against Gabriel. Okay, obscure game. Incoming.
Tarai, you're in the winners finals.
Apparently, I'm lucky, I guess.
Yeah, I think you only have played one match versus Blue Discord.
Yeah. And they barely even won that match.
For Golkaiser, we're gonna use Elias.
The one that's usually used. So.
Yeah. Just to make sure.
The FC2, we're not using FC1. I'm not going to the dark days of FC1.
I think about the MVS and AS.
No idea. Whatever the default is. First the two. It's not loser finals yet, remember? I mean, it's not. It's just obscure, so. What happened with Coach Chen?
Yeah, he had to leave for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not starting their match yet.
Might as well live stream the Go Kaiser match
What I was thinking.
until Coach Chen comes.
I'm back.
Oh.
Oh no. Yeah, live stream Coach Chem's match. That's it.
Yep. Oh wait, what are we doing?
I had to go help with something. And of course, since it was something small, I decided, you know what? We haven't started the match officially. We haven't landed the first hit, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, that's fine. All right.
Did it crash?
Nothing...
Yeah, it looks like the Gabright match crashed.
Okay, we're starting the match.
Yeah, just try. Just rematch. That's basically all. Yeah.
Did my buttons get what happened? Hold on.
What's that?
Is there two buttons? Like A, B?
No, it's A, B, C, D.
I have no D.
Really? Oh. You want to set your control?
I'm gonna set them right now. I don't know why I don't have a D button. We can keep going.
Alright, sounds good.
I don't know what I did there.
I think it has like auto bursts whenever you get to a certain health point in Metro Melee.
This song is funny.
Yeah, well, yeah, pretty much.
Why do they have vocals?
It's a boy band, remember?
Yeah. This game did it before Guilty Gear. Look at that.
Hey, at least it's something that can be enjoyed even in games.
Yeah, this is hype, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, I think Raging.
Oh, what was that?
I don't know.
The rising,
I'm not sure where
the rising tiger.
From. I have no idea.
Rising tiger. In the literal sense.
Tiger. Is it a Doggo Man?
Oh man, that looks weird.
Yeah. It's the day of the weirdness, Chris.
That's to be expected, so.
I'm gonna search for this song on Spotify after this tournament.
I can barely hear it.
Should see the other ones.
Oh.
Alright.
There was something about enabler or something. I don't. Oh, this is that type of game. I'm playing like it's Rage of the Dragons.
I mean, it's similar, but
Ooh,
That's
let's go.
invul. That's invul. I'm just caught off guard, honestly.
Ooh. 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 Ooh.
you won 2-0? Okay. I report your score.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Oh, sweet.
See if this works.
Yep.
Too far away.
I try to jump.
Oh.
I try to jump. I deserve that.
I punished.
Yeah.
GG's.
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 I'll try this
Fun.
game out another time. That's actually a fun game. I'll try it out another time.
Yeah,
What
it's
did
pretty
you-
good.
I-
It's not bad.
What did you play?
Who won?
Christian?
Let's
Not
see.
a game. Not a game I expected to
Alan.
play.
Alan won? Okay, thank you. GG's. So let's see. Next up is gonna be Alan M versus Blue Discord. So spin the wheel, please.
We're doing on stream as well.
I mean, we stream everything.
Why not?
So.
Yeah, it's not.
The off-stream matches.
Vampire Hunter 2.
Ooh. Ooh. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, this is pretty
Vampire
much...
Hunter 2 Duxton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hunter 2.
Let me just make sure that people are notified for their matches. So, Blue Discord versus Alan M.
Yep. Let me just do
Blue
a
Discord
quick
versus
button.
Alan M.
Yeah,
So,
I'm in the lobby.
Do a quick button check.
At least we're touching upon the Dogstalker games.
Nice. Yep. All right. I am ready. I am ready to eat.
Oh, speaking of which, Alan M, I am planning on doing a Parsec Mystery Tournament on the 7th of February. I will be advertising it for a month.
Yeah, no, I'm
No.
not sure.
No, this
I'm online.
This February the 7th. This one.
Yeah, my Fightcade name is DVS Kid, so I'll just check in buttons.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm ready now.
Yep. All right. I am online. All right.
Okay, sure.
And all right, we are in.
Dude. All right.
Alright, yeah.
Alright, this is a character I haven't seen a lot being played. Isabelle. The zombie guy from Vampire Hunter 2.
Yeah, I don't know why they named this game Vampire Hunter 2, because this is very similar to Vampire Savior. And I'd say that both this and Vampire Savior 2 are kind of like a different edition of Vampire Savior.
It could be region differences.
Oh no, there's you know, they were supposed to be like sequels, I guess, or you know, upgraded versions. Or I don't know, maybe they just thought to put in a different roster. because there were a lot of memory limitations back then, so they couldn't put everybody in the roster.
Oh.
Match 1 for Alan.
Yeah, this game goes pretty quick.
Oh, Scratchy is here. Okay. No, it's still ongoing. He's just leading by 1 right now. Gotcha. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I know that character. He's very dangerous.
Oh, there we go. GG's.
Alright, GG's.
GG's.
Oh man, you did well on Blue Discord.
I haven't played that game in like decades, so.
Yeah, it happens, man.
Yeah.
We can't all be good at all games unless we're Ikigai or Mission. Alright, Waterboy, get ready because you're gonna go against Alan again. Spin the wheel, please, Darkest.
Okay, so I'm gonna get going. Good luck with your tournament.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for coming.
Man. Thanks for playing. Oh, Power Stone too.
Alright, let's see if people have it first. Waterboy, Alan, do you have that game?
I do have Power Stone, yeah.
You have Power Stone? Waterboy, do you?
He
Alright,
does not.
respin.
Okay.
Respin? Okay.
Yep, respin, that's fine.
Yeah. Basically, I'm putting that as a rule. If people don't have the ROM, then we respin.
Good to gear XXX and 4.
No, this is only Fightcade 2. If you don't have it on Fightcade 2, respin.
Alright, give me a Kusoge.
Well, let's see if it's gonna be Kusoge.
Oh no, this is the one that takes very long time. Oh.
FT2.
Yeah, but we did FT2 last time.
Just Mobile Suit Gundam.
Forever.
FT1. No, FT1.
Really? Okay.
They're Mobile Suit Gundam. It's not review. Trust me. It's just regular vanilla Mobile Suit Gundam. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Yeah.
No,
Dude,
it's not broken.
calm down. Okay,
No.
calm down.
It's not broken. Here's the thing. This game will take some time to finish. It's a slogfest, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Nothing else. It's bare bones. You have barely any special moves to speak of. That better? Yeah. Yeah, all right. But remember, it's one match. Whoever wins the one match wins.
Yeah, I'm ready. I can challenge.
Yeah, this game showed up in the previous tournament as well, and I think it was Siki Guy versus somebody else, and it took like forever to finish.
Yes, and that's why it's FD1 right now. Glad to hear that, Punk Monk. I also like your guys' content. The Robo O tournament was great.
I can meet you free.
Alright, Darren. Good luck, have fun. Good luck finding them, because I don't know what they are, and maybe a projectile, if you're lucky. It's a neutral game, so just kick. There are no combos, no cancels, no EXs, just straight up raw neutral.
Hey, don't worry about it. Whatever happens, happens.
Spike Spiegel. Yeah, you see it almost ran the timer again, which is what happened last time. Although I think this is going a bit quickly because they're not playing defensively.
Oh. Alright.
Alright, that is 1-0. Should they do another one, Torao?
I don't care.
Torao? Oh, I think he left. Alright, do one more.
Torao,
do
you're
one
around?
more, I guess, first to two. Time over. Yeah, that's the thing about this game, that Punk Monk. Is that another thing is that the defense is actually very strong. So it usually runs the timer. Or at least it gets pretty close. Hello, El Sueño de Morfeo. How's it going? Oh, the timer is running out again. Okay, so that is 2-0, right? Yeah, GG's.
Yeah, GG's. Is that Alan? Yeah.
Yep.
To be honest,
That's it,
Punk, if this game is for you, then I applaud your bravado.
I mean, if you want to play a good Gundam fighting game, then try the one on the Super Nintendo.
X-Review. X-Review. No, X-Review. Super Nintendo doesn't have good online. Unless you're playing Parsec or you're playing
Super
Multi
Nintendo
Super.
game is pretty good though.
Alright, semifinals. Spin wheel.
Let's go.
Also, welcome to the stream, sir. Bravado knows no bounds. My skills, on the other hand. Hey, man, you were good in the Bravo tournament. I remember. Clearly. I could barely do projectiles.
Right, it's plasma sword.
Nice.
Does Majin have plasma sword?
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
So wrong, you're gonna get third place.
Alright. Oh, speaking of which, we're doing Plasma Sword tournament on the Sunday, and MVC too. So doesn't really matter. Just waiting on his response right now, Darkest.
All right.
It'll take too long. But yeah. Right now, what you're looking at, I've been playing the game here and there. I gotta practice more for the tougher competition, though. Here's the thing about that. I usually play games with no practice, nothing. I find it more adventuring that way. But then my favorite Street Fighter game is Street Fighter the movie arcade version. So there's that. So I'm considered strange by people. But yeah. Just waiting on Majin to respond. I wonder where he is. The Darkest, any plans on what you should do for your next tournament?
Oh yeah, I was thinking maybe one of the Marvel vs. Capcom games.
Sorry?
I was thinking maybe one of the MVC games. Like either MVC 1 or Marvel Superheroes.
Got you. Okay. I'm just waiting. Where are you, Majin?
I mean, we can't do any more matches, right?
No. You have to wait for him. No, this is the only matches we can do right now because Alan M is in loser finals, and it's me against Majin in semifinals. So,
You know, I'm impressed that you're able to go this far, Toaro.
I am lucky
Yeah, that's
because
He has only played one match.
Here's the thing: there was a mystery tournament for Polygon Gaming a couple of days ago, and I finished fourth.
Oh,
I finished fourth, but a big shout out to Joe. I was very close not being fourth. Joe was close to understanding the game and beating me. It was the game in question was Bang Beat, and I found that it was very similar to Windjammers, but it was more like Pong. You didn't exactly catch the ball or the disc or whatever.
Making plays, both teams were working together. It was very, very back and forth. But then something happened in Game 4. We saw.
I was very close to getting knocked out. It's very like the stars. Once the stars are eliminated, it kind of removes the force field, and the ball has to go through that force field in order to get a match.
Okay, gotcha.
It's an interesting concept. I love the concept, but yeah.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Sure. No, it's definitely. I think I got eliminated by Orange on Clay Fighter. Clay Fighter, the Mega Drive version.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's. I don't know. I see it as Kusoge. I really do. But you have like elements from other games that you can implement into. I think that every 2D fighter shares that one common ground where where the footsies are what they are, so they're not changeable.
Oh.
The command inputs are mostly the same from what I've played in mystery tournaments and Kusugi tournaments and all that. So I don't think they're all that different. You just gotta approach it like you're playing like a Street Fighter game or KOF game.
I see. Yeah.
Like any of those games, like just approach it with the mindset that this is a 2D fighter, so play it as a 2D fighter. Down forward and punch does like Hadouken, down back does Tetsu if you're lucky, or if none of those commands work, you can try, charging. You can charge back to forward. You can do like down.
Okay, I'm starting to get you. Yeah.
Besides, every character has a physical appearance of what that character represents, like big and buff. What does that tell you? It's it's a grappler. Guy with a fucking bandana, Shoto. I mean, it's not always like that, but mostly the cases are that you will see someone that has like a karate stereotype. Oh yeah, he's a Shoto. But yeah.
Is Majin back yet?
No.
No?
I'm gonna give him 5 minutes.
Alright.
I'm giving him 5 minutes. I don't like to do this, but
it is what it is, man.
Like, I've given him plenty of time, so. And I gotta do this. No, I mean, to be fair, Darkest, this mystery tournament has been shorter than the others.
Yeah.
Because we gotta approach it, because if we like stand around and wait for people to get the ROMs for Flycast, it's gonna be delayed to no end. So I decided to, if a person has the game, then they have the game. If a person doesn't have the game, they don't have it. Then let's just respin. Besides, not everyone is very comfortable with doing Flycast games, so there's that.
Ooh, that's understandable, yeah.
So,
alright, thanks for coming up to the stream, that Punk Monk, and thank you for the follow.
Yeah, it's just Punk Monk belongs to a group of people that does Parsec tournaments for Soge and Mugen type fighting games.
The last one. The Mugen. Yeah.
The last one I competed in was a Rabo O tournament. It's basically synonymous with how the NES fighting games were. So basically, an NES fighting game style kind of game.
Okay, okay. But still,
Oh,
Mugen
to be
is the
honest,
one.
Mystery Mugen. I wish I would have been there for that, and I hope you do it again. Because if I can make it, I'll probably will probably sign up for that. Not probably, but most likely. But yeah, I mean, I love Mugen. I love anything Mugen, Parsec, and Fightcade related. Oh, by the way, Monk, did you hear about the news that Yuzu's getting rollback? If you don't know what Yuzu is basically a Nintendo Switch emulator. The best Nintendo Switch emulator, which is kind of interesting. First they announced, oh yeah, we're doing Duck Station rollback, and then you have this news. Oh yeah, Yuzu's getting rollback. Yuzu. Yuzu the emulator. The Nintendo Switch emulator. The thing is, I initially thought it was only for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But then that same person posted like videos like him connecting on Samurai Showdown 2019, Dragon Ball Fighters. Yeah, as an example, it's posted on Twitter. It's like has been blowing up.
It's really funny that Dragon Ball Fighters and Samurai Showdown are getting rollback netcode, but not the way you think they would.
But the thing with this is, don't just look at it as Switch games getting rollback. What I am looking at it is that Fightcade 2 doesn't have a good SNES rollback implementation. So, and Switch can run SNES games with the emulator or something like that.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah. Respin.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
See you next time, Mom.
Okay, the last play too.
Last play.
Again?
Nice.
Yeah.
Before this, a couple of hours before this, my first match was Let's Play 2.
Oh,
but
dear.
There's no way I'm. Okay, time to pull out my Crouching Tiger Lee. Yeah, that's basically one of Darkest community called me Crouching Tiger Lee.
Because of that playstyle, huh?
Yeah, because he was crouching low kick all the time. So it's pretty
I'll
much
be crouching low kick now.
In a literal sense.
And you'll see in a minute what they mean by that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I think my nickname for you is even more accurate. Crouching Tiger, Jumping Dragon.
Because he jump a lot and crouch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Man. Might as well call myself a punching bag because I lose every single time.
I'll restart Fightcade. Hold on.
But you know what? Despite me being a punching bag or something like that, I don't feel salty about it. In fact, it's kind of like a learning experience for me because I really want to learn.
Yeah, well, it's all about going in with the right mentality.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't care about winning, then it doesn't even come into it. To be honest.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, this is coming from. This is me coming from Tekken 7 or something like that. I mean, I pretty much couldn't care less if I win or lose or something like that. But the players that I got paired with in ranked matchmaking or something like that, man, when I recognized their patterns immediately, they just immediately rage quit on me.
Yeah, that's called downloading someone.
Yeah. I tell you, this annoys me to no end, and let me tell you, this is one of the first instances of me playing Tekken 7. Actually, there are some players that actually lag on purpose on me to throw off my momentum, and it's really goddamn annoying as well.
Well, they have lag switches.
Could be, could be not. Maybe just bad connection. I don't know.
Alright, let's see how bad I get beat up. Alright.
Oh, Majin is playing Lee as well.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, Majin is a pretty good player. Alright, and that is 1-0. Oh, this is first to 3, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be a quick one, but you know, expect the unexpected.
Yeah. I kind of want to learn this game, to be honest. It's every time I see it, I think that it's pretty cool.
Believe it or not, I actually have a copy on my Xbox One, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does
It's
it have
actually a
any
really
kind
fun
of,
game.
Does it have any kind of, you know, net play on the Xbox?
Unfortunately, no.
No?
Sorry. No, the Last Blade and the Last Blade 2 got re-released over there as an SEA version over there.
Oh, and Tarai took one round there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put this on Steam and PS4 and stuff like that, but the thing is that that version doesn't have lobbies and spectating.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's pretty much, it makes it very difficult to host tournaments. Oh, nice confirm into the super.
Yeah. Yeah, the only way to actually host the Last Blade 2 tournaments on Steam is, well, create a lobby on Discord over there so everyone can join.
They put lobbies in KOF 98, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe they'll go back to their older games, but I doubt it. If they do, I'll start hosting games only with you know, the official ports for the tournaments. I mean,
I'm not sure where we would want to, but okay.
I mean, it just, I feel like if there's an official port out there that has the features that you need, I feel like it's, you know, the moral thing to do.
Did I just get challenged? Oh dear.
Oh, and all of the SNK ports actually run better on Steam than they do on Fightcade, from what I've seen.
I can confirm it. I do happen to have a KOF 98 UM and 2002 UM on GOG.
Oh, does the GOG version have a rollback?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate.
Alright, I'll just get myself a copy on a Steam version copy of it. I ain't got no problem with it.
Alright, that is 3-0. GG's.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
I wasn't expecting anything less. If it's a fighting game, I'm not winning it.
Yeah, it better be a Kusoge like Dino Rex or something.
Alright.
Maybe you'll have
spin the wheel for me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Spin the wheel for me and Alan. Let's see how this goes.
Let's go.
Man.
Kusoge.
Man.
Okay. Hold on.
What is it? Oh, KOF 2002? Yeah.
What we got? Ooh, PS2. What?
PS2. Yeah, it's a PS2 version.
Yeah, it's a PS2 hack.
It's a hack. It's a hack.
Yeah.
It's a hack.
Oh,
Okay. By the way, any chance you can give me less than 5 minutes to feed my baby? He is starving.
Sure. Go ahead.
Sorry. Just being a dad.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, let me make sure I have the
yeah, that's more important than this tournament, I think.
PS2? What's the name? How do I look for it?
Just type in PS2 in the search engine.
Oh, it's the King of Fighters 2002, and then it says PlayStation 2 hack.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, I found it. I'll probably have to get it as well, so don't worry about it.
Oh, the auto downloader doesn't have it.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. It's not 100% sure. Hold on. Okay,
let me just test the game, make sure that I got the right ROM. Oh, wait, I don't have the ROM.
Yeah, we'll have to respin to RAW because the auto downloader doesn't have it.
Yeah, auto downloader I guess doesn't have it, so
wait, hold on.
Cool. I think I have the ROM. I'll give you one details if you want.
No. I don't wanna do it like that. Just a moment. 2K2. Just a moment. I'm looking via a verified source. I want to use a verified source. I don't want to do it like that. No verified source. So until we get it on Jason, I can't risk it because of these things. So respin.
All right, respin.
Yeah.
Just respin.
Yeah, let's respin. That's fine.
Yeah. What?
Oh, Neo Bomberman.
Neo Bomberman.
So,
yeah. Let's see what's.
Sir. Sure. Neo Bomberman. Let me just get it. Okay, something I have no clue on how to play. Okay, should be fun. FT2, by the way. By FT2, I mean 2 matches, not 2 cups.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I need.
Wait, is Neo Bomberman an SNES title or no?
No, it's an
arcade.
This is Neo Geo.
It's yeah. If it says Neo Bomberman, it's probably Neo Geo, and if it's Neo Geo, it's probably arcade.
Oh, okay. That's a relief because last time I played Bomberman on the SNES over there, I ran into some issues.
No, trust me, there ain't no way I'm doing Mystery Tournament with SNES. Not until they fix their shit.
Cool.
The SNES Bomberman games are better though.
They might be better, but not on Fightcade.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, me and you saw that 2 games decent. What else do I need to prove?
I mean, we've played the Bomberman games before on the SNES, like Super
No,
Bomberman.
we played the Bomberman games before, but you have no clue whether or not those games are not gonna cause issues on Fightcade or not. It's just the way. Like, yes, like my beginning tournaments were Super Bomberman 5 on Midnafin, but we used Midnafin for that. So that was before you even used.
We've played them on Fightcade on your other tournaments.
Sorry?
We've played them on Fightcade on your other tournaments.
Oh yeah, Neo Bomberman. This one is the arcade one, so it doesn't really matter. Challenge me when ready, Alan.
Yeah. I need.
I got it.
Let's see, 2 or more minutes. Baby is.
Sure. Not a problem. In either case, I'm gonna be satisfied, Darkest, because I'm gonna finish top 3.
Yeah.
Me too. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this outcome.
Regardless who wins, I'm happy with this result. Hopefully, next time we do Flycast tournaments, we're gonna have the spectating all set. Okay.
Yeah, I'm also holding off for Flycast tournaments because of that. So I'm specifically picking games that are not on Flycast.
Imagine doing mystery tournament and then we have Crash Team Racing being able to do it on PS1.
Yeah. I mean, you will. I think we'll have the same problem with the PlayStation 1 that we have with Flycast, where not everybody will have the ROMs.
Oh, you mean ROMs? Yes. If you mean ROMs, yes. If you mean something else, no. Something else by, what's it called?
But the auto downloader works for the Flycast ROMs too. I guess they're just slow.
No,
Yeah, it takes a little
it just
bit of
doesn't
time.
have all the. It just doesn't have. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
that's
pretty much.
okay.
Okay, because it doesn't have a progress bar, so you don't know when it's gonna be finished. It's more of a, yeah.
Yeah, that's the most annoying thing about it.
Get All right.
Yep. Yeah, a few more seconds. My baby takes its time. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay.
I'll be back in half a minute.
Yep.
Okay, maybe I can do something fun with the stream, like add some random images.
Да изкористам време за риби. Да изкористам време за риби. All right, you ready?
Almost there. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Yeah.
I was called for some fish fingers.
Man.
Yeah.
What can I put in there?
I'm fasting, so I can't eat anything. Red meat, white meat.
Where have I put
Dairy.
the image?
Things of that nature for about 20 to 40 days.
Okay. Yeah, Booga, sianta. Okay, he finished eating. All right, I am ready. I'm gonna make myself available. All right,
Okay.
challenge me.
Coming.
I found it.
FT2.
Yep.
Just 2 matches.
Yeah.
No cups.
Yeah, whatever it means in this game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pick whatever stage you want.
Yeah,
Okay, let's see. Where's my character? Pick yours first. Okay. Or whatever.
Whatever.
It's interesting that it's in Spanish.
Yeah, it's probably somebody from the Spanish-speaking countries that did the save state.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh.
Alright, that's 1-0.
Okay. Is it 1 round? Is it just no?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because it might take long or it might take short. So that's why we're doing it like this.
You guys were playing too much your own game in the first round. What I usually like to do is I'd like to go for my opponent the quickest I can.
Next.
Although you do start pretty slow in this game, and your bombs do not have a lot of range. Oh. Oh no. Okay, so now it's getting interesting. I have a feeling Torai is gonna kill himself with those bombs. Oh, nice. Got the egg. Oh. Yeah, once a lot of the blocks have been destroyed, it's pretty hard to nail your opponent down because they have a lot of space to move around.
Oh my god. What?
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, you both killed each other. Alright, one more round.
So what does it mean? Does it mean we...
It doesn't mean anything, it's just 1-0 right now.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean my prediction...
It's like double KO.
My prediction that Torai is gonna kill himself was correct.
Okay. Alright. Ah. Okay.
what does the skull do?
Who knows?
Actually, you might not wanna grab the skull or something like that. It could mean that you can lose a life.
I was talking about the skull that Terao is riding, because I know what the other skull does. That one,
okay.
I feel like it gives you random effects, and one of those I think is it can revert your buttons, yeah, or make you faster like that. Yeah, you see.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Going that fast.
Okay, that is 1-1, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now it's 1-1. Yeah.
Oh, can you go over blocks with a cloud, Terao? Yeah, try to go over the blocks. Yeah, you see? Oh, nice. Oh no! Yeah, it's gonna be pretty hard to get trapped.
Dude, it's only a baby in the background. That alarm is actually, if I remember correctly.
Oh god.
Yeah, if he wins this, he's gonna be dead of the year. Oh no!
No, wait, did I survive?
Oh yeah,
I
you
did
won!
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that spin the wheel and now spin the wheel and Majin versus Alan.
1-0, I guess.
I just rest
last
a
game
bit.
of the tournament.
Seriously, I just can't get over that image over there. The image that Darkus actually put.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna mute for now. Baby's gonna.
It's funny to me because I actually know that character over there.
Alright, let me just contact Majin. Dragon Ball Z2 Super Battle. Kusoge.
Yeah, I think it's a worthy game for the grand finals.
Is it?
What's the title again? Dragon Ball Z 2?
Z2 Super Battle. Yeah. One of the most broken FT3.
Okay, I think I found it. Okay, let me just do a quick button check.
I'll mute myself.
Terrell, I got a quick question about the graphics card. What model are you getting?
I won't be able to get a graphics card until the market is stabilized to where I can get one.
Okay. Oh, okay. Because there is a certain model over there that somehow has a fatal flaw that if someone uses like liquid metal or something like that, it just blows up.
Oh, really?
Thermal paste, yeah. That I'm familiar with, but liquid metal is actually very different. If someone uses it on an RTS 3090 or something like that, it will blow up.
Yeah, that's kind of weird though. Because you apply the you apply the thermal paste on the CPU, or can you apply it on GPU as well?
Mm-hmm. No, not thermal paste. Liquid metal. Okay, it's very different.
Yeah, it's Yeah, it's like a substitute,
Could be.
I think. Yeah.
Could be, but I don't know.
I mean, they say that liquid metal is dangerous to use on CPUs in general, so...
Yeah, but remember, in the earlier models of the PS5 or something like that, they use liquid metal to cool.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get some thermal paste for my laptop, but I also want to get an SSD.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I want to do that because I don't want to open my laptop twice. So I need
Okay,
to get
that's
the
understandable.
SSD first. Yeah.
All right. If it's an SSD you're looking for, might if I suggest Adata?
Well, I was thinking more of getting one of those Samsung ones, or maybe Western Digital.
Okay. The reason I picked Adata is because not only is it incredibly affordable, it's actually very, very reliable as well.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that the more popular ones are Samsung and the Western Digital.
That depends on the price.
Yeah. I mean, I don't use a lot of space. I don't have a lot of data, so it's not gonna be very expensive.
Okay, that's understandable. But yeah, I used to at least build a computer one time over there. Really?
I mean, I want to. If I had the choice, I would get I would get a PC. But the thing is that I do travel around a lot, so laptop makes
Oh.
more sense for me.
Okay. Yeah.
And the thing about laptops is that you can't upgrade them.
Yeah. Anyway, I am ready. Is Majin here? Is he ready to play?
Torao? Oh no, it's not
do this.
Torao. Yeah, it's Majin.
Do this. I got an anxious baby next to me. I need to win this and keep going. All right. We are starting.
Okay, it's the grand finals now. Yeah, look at this game.
What the hell?
Oh, I think you need to mash there.
This actually give me at least Budokai vibes or something like that.
Nah. I don't think so.
Oh shit, we're in.
Okay, so it's a classic one then.
Yeah, I mean, if I had this when I was a kid, I would have probably been satisfied because, you know, I was a big Dragon Ball fan.
Ooh, okay.
But now that there exist other fighting games, it's like...
Okay. Yeah, well, I don't support Toei Animation anyway. They have been that company had been under fire recently.
Oh, by the way, Darkest, there is a ban for this game.
There is a ban?
Yes, the Flurry of Punches by Piccolo. If the person is player 2, and he attacks with the Flurry of Punches, whether he hits you or whether the player 1 blocks or not, he will get hit as if he is not blocked.
Yeah,
And that
sounds like an
only
oddly
occurs.
specific issue.
Yeah, it's a specific issue.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, nobody is playing Piccolo right now, so. Oh,
Yeah, but you have to be Piccolo and you have to be the player too, so it doesn't matter. I doubt anyone's gonna pick
Oh my
Piccolo.
god. Ooh, back to the floor.
There are a bunch of.
Have you guys played Hyper Dragon Ball Z?
The GBA one?
Unfortunately.
No,
yeah.
it's a Mugen game.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, then no.
Yeah. Yeah.
I never,
did
I never
that
am
tournament.
interested in mobile games anyway. Especially.
Mugen.
Well, at least not the free-to-play ones. Those things are garbage.
Oh, it's
No,
not
I mean Mugen.
Yeah, Mugen.
Mugen,
Oh,
not
Mugen.
mobile.
Oop, sorry.
Yeah, the word is that they got inspired for Dragon Ball Fighters by Hyper Dragon Ball Z, because you know the I think it was in Evo 2014. The developers who made Hyper Dragon Ball Z showed up, and you know a lot of people got to play the game at Evo.
Okay.
So you know the word on the street is that that's what inspired Dragon Ball Fighters.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good game.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Finishing with Kisuge.
Yeah, very fitting, I think. Oh, look, it's Dino Rex in the background.
Eventually we'll do that one.
Yeah.
Actually, no, we won't because it's not on the
So
list.
if I'm next, I'm gonna
No, it's
lower
not.
the volume
Someone
over
needs
there.
someone needs to suggest it. Unfortunately, it's not suggested. So.
Oh man.
It used to be on the list, but it's not on the list anymore.
Whoa.
By the way, the jumping is very fast in this game, so you can not even time it right.
Okay, that is 2-1. Come on, Alan.
Yeah.
You can be Dead of the Year.
He's gonna. What? Sorry?
Just say tongue twister, dude.
Susan, what? What? Susano? Susan? What? I don't know. Susan Wojcicki.
Hey, Jill Kaiser. So glad you could join. And yeah, this is actually a mystery tournament where we're reaching at the final game.
Yeah. Yeah. We are finishing with Kisuge out of 206 games. Yeah. Maybe 5th or 6th. I think.
I wasn't lucky, so.
Out of 14 people.
And
14
here's
people.
Madge. What's up?
Ah.
Hey.
All right.
Oh, no.
Which one am I? I'm eliminated. And this is the final game for the tournament, so I'm gonna be ending the stream soon.
Alright, so let me just officialize this.
Alright.
3-1 Majin.
It was 3-1.
3-1 Majin. Well, you did well. I mean, you finished second.
Yeah, can't complain. This was fun. This was good. I was very happy with this one.
Well, I mean, hopefully the next one more.
Yeah, still pretty good. I'll take it. Second place again.
Wait, you were second?
I was right. I just remember like Street Fighter, the movie yesterday. I got second.
Alright,
Street
so
Fighter the movie tournament.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Majin. You're the champion of the mystery tournament hosted by the Thunderia Discord. Big shout out to Darkest for live streaming and everyone else that came to compete. Anyways, with that said, again, congratulations to Majin. Everyone had fun. And tomorrow, that's actually not tomorrow. I'll be doing a new set of tournaments.
This Friday is actually the Tekken 7 one.
Among other stuff. Let me just tell you what's in store for you guys. So, the thing that's in store for you guys, we are going to have a Parsec anniversary event. So, and the games in question are. So on the 15th of December, first we're going to be doing KOF 11, Flycast, Fightcade 2 tournament. On Friday we have 3 tournaments. Tekken 5 TR, UMVC 3 EX mod, and Tekken 7 on Steam. The Tekken 5 DR and UMVC 3 are Parsec. On Saturday we will have Tekken 7 and Guilty Gear Xrd. On Sunday we will have so the Tekken 7 and Xrd are Parsec. On Sunday we will have MVC2 and Plasma Sword on Flycast Fightcade 2. So yeah, that's it. I'll leave you to it. See you at the next gathering. You can end the stream, Darkest.
Alright, bye bye.
What's up, Waterboy?
Yeah, GG's everybody.